What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be a little bit different today because I want to spend a brief moment talking about the single thing that has had the greatest impact on the direction of my life. What is that? It's community. More specifically, the environments you put yourself in and the relationships you choose to be around. Let's dive in. So growing up, I felt like I had a good friend group. Like I felt like I was a good friend. I felt like I had these solid relationships that were going to stand the test of time. But for me, I spent a good phase of the early part of my life building a version of myself that, quite honestly, I just wasn't proud of. And I feel like now I'm on this pursuit in life that is so much more purpose driven and there's value to it. And I look at like, what are the biggest differences between that old version of myself and this pursuit that I'm currently on in life right now, outside of the transformation that Christ did in my life. It's my relationships and the people I started surrounding myself with. You know, one of my favorite quotes in the world, I heard from Andy Stanley. He said, "Show me your friends, I'll show you your future." And a quote I heard more recently is that your circle determines your ceiling. So when I hear that, like, what do you think of when you hear your circle determines your ceiling? Because for me, it's the environment that I choose to put myself in is going to determine or cap where I go later on in life. So if you're surrounded with people that are thinking extremely small, that talk about their problems, that talk about their past or what could be, but what isn't actually possible for them and what's true in everyone else's life, then they're capping what they're actually going to be able to accomplish because they're not even allowing themselves to believe that they can accomplish something great. But if you surround yourself with people that are pursuing big things, whether if it's professionally, whether if it's in their families, whether if it's in their faith, their fitness, then that is going to cause you to stretch to that level of thinking as well. It's like osmosis. We become the people we hang around the most, right? And the interesting thing about this is that it works both ways. So if you surround yourself with people who don't embody the qualities of the kind of person you want to become, then they're going to pull you further and further away from that person just by being around them. And the same thing is true with people. If you surround yourself with people that think even bigger than that ideal version of yourself, then they're going to cause you to stretch your level of thinking and start to believe that even a bigger version of yourself is possible than what you currently have envisioned. But here's the most important thing, and I want you to hear me loud and clear when I say this. The most dangerous place you can find yourself is in isolation. Never wake up and choose to be alone. Always try to put yourself around relationships because it's the way we were designed. If you look back in the book of Genesis, the first thing that God ever said was not good is that man was alone. We weren't designed to be alone because what does that trigger? It triggers anxiety. It triggers self-centeredness. It triggers depression because when we look at anxiety and depression, those two specifically, what kind of state of mind are we in? We're in a self-centered state because we're all we're focused on is how can I get better? How can I fix me? How can I? It's a state where all you're focused on is yourself. It eliminates your ability to actually go out and add value to the world, which gives you purpose. Another verse that speaks to this very clearly is Proverbs 18, verse 1. It says, "One who isolates himself pursues selfish desires. He rebels against all sound judgment." So if you want to pursue something selfish, be alone. If you want to add value, serve others, and have an impact on the world, find a good community. And to be honest, all of this embodies the core reason why I launched the Tribe community. And for those of you who don't know, the Tribe is Take a Steps men's leadership community that's all focused on bringing together like-minded men who want to surround themselves with guys that are going to challenge them to be the version of themselves that God ultimately designed them to be, to pursue their full potential. You know, it's so hard in life today to really like find those relationships that are going to challenge you and stretch you to become that best version of yourself because we want to surround ourselves with people pleasers. The world's full of people pleasers who are going to tell you what you want to hear, but maybe not necessarily what you need to hear. So how, like when I launched the Tribe, I was going through that where I'm like, I don't really have these relationships that are actually forcing me to get better. They might make me feel good, but they don't actually push me and challenge me to become the best version of myself. So for me, I wanted to curate an environment that was all focused on bringing together guys that were talking about things that go beneath the surface level. What kind of goals do you have? What do you challenge with? How can we hold one another accountable? How can we actually do life shoulder to shoulder with men who not only want to grow themselves, but want to see me grow too. And the atmosphere when you plug yourself into a community like that is so powerful, because you actually start to experience that value that God talks about throughout Scripture that comes from surrounding yourself with community, with a group of brothers that are going to push you to be that best version of yourself. But I don't want you to take it from me. I want you to take it from some guys that actually experience it for themselves. So y'all listen in.
Hey, my name is Andrew, and I've been part of Take a Step now for several months. And what I've come to appreciate most about this group is that it's a group of like-minded gentlemen who are business owners or who want to see growth in their business and want to do it in a godly way. Putting faith at the cornerstone of our mission statement here has been critical for us to see growth and to see progress. And I believe I've experienced that in a short period of time already.
Hey, my name is Drew Weber. I've been part of the Take a Step tribe since it started over the summer 2025. I have seen amazing results when it comes to my faith, my finances, my family, my fitness. It's a group of like-minded men, young Christian men for the most part, and to me that's extremely important. It's been great to be led by awesome guys like Josh and John and be with other like-minded men who are wanting to be, better fathers, better husbands, better friends, better entrepreneurs.
Yeah, my experience with the tribe has been really, really awesome. Just in terms of where I want to be as a person in all aspects, I feel like the workshops, the weekly check-ins, the monthly calls have just helped push me in that direction and push for goals, build habits that I know will get me to where I want to be.
I think my peers should join the tribe because I see so many grow complacent. And I think it's the first step you can take to get out of that complacency is to join a bunch of like-minded guys that are just going to hold you accountable.
Hey guys, my name is Calvin. I have been with the Take a Step group for about 4 months now, and honestly, it has been one of the best decisions I have ever made for myself. Typically, guys like me, we don't really think about investing in ourselves, whether we invest in our family or invest in our business or invest in things that don't really truly matter. We never really think about actually investing in ourselves, and that's exactly what the Take a Step tribe has done for me. It's put me around people that think the same as me. These types of feelings aren't things that we as business owners or just young men in general, they're not things we really think about, right? Like we don't think about those things on a daily basis. We don't think about how to elevate ourselves or our lives in those standards. So it's been really, really eye-opening to be around a group of just amazing men.
So my experience in the tribe has been amazing. I'm a business owner in the community, so for me, the accountability there, writing down goals quarterly and working to achieve those goals. The calls have been great to keep us on track for that. The weekly check-ins.
Hey everyone, my name is Jordan Lentz, and I just wanted to take a quick moment of your time to talk about my personal experience in Take a Step and how it might be right for you. So when I first joined the tribe, I didn't really know what the tribe was about. I just thought it was a group of guys who got together every few weeks, caught up on life, watched some sports, maybe play the occasional pickleball. I was wrong. I found out very quickly it was a growing community of young men who were trying to better themselves in some aspect of their life, whether it was growing in their faith or becoming a better partner in their relationships, maybe learning a new skill, or just becoming a little stronger in the gym. That's what Take a Step was for. I was at a point in my life where I felt a little stuck. I had since graduated from school in 22. I was a couple years into my career, didn't really know what was next for me. I found that when you stop chasing those big achievements, like graduations and big promotions, you kind of start asking yourself, what does real growth look like?
Hey, this is Nick Eversbush, and the tribe has had a great impact on me. It's been a great opportunity to meet a lot of new people and be held accountable mainly for fitness, relationships, spiritual life, and for just being the best version of myself every single day.
Josh is an incredible leader. He has put together a lot of work over the past several months that shows me that the organization is growing, and I want to be part of something that's growing just like I want to grow too. So if you're looking for a like-minded group of individuals, gentlemen, guys who just want to see growth in their life, personal, professional, I highly recommend Take a Step.
I absolutely love the tribe. Love Josh, love John. They're just great guys, and I'm excited to see what happens in 2026. It's great that it's growing. I highly recommend anyone that is open to it to please talk to Josh, please join the group. It's an awesome opportunity. It's something that's extremely unique, and I know that it is going to expand rapidly this year, and I'm excited to see everything that happens.
Just the community aspect of it, just being surrounded by guys that are pushing for more and wanting more from life, it just, I feel, has really bled into my own life and just how I approach things. And so highly recommend to anybody looking for community, looking to level up. It's been awesome.
We make commitments to each other monthly, and having guys that follow up on those commitments have definitely made an impact in my life. And I think that can help so many others.
Josh Johnston, the owner and founder of Take a Step, he's one of my good buddies. He is phenomenal at what he does. He really aligns you. He makes sure that you know exactly what step needs to be taken going forward with whatever you're going through in your life. He just knows exactly how to handle and approach every single one of those. So I really appreciate it. Josh, thank you, brother. I love you. Thank you for just showing me this side of my life that I didn't know could be unlocked. So thank you.
Meeting a great group of guys in the community who are all like-minded, faith-based, goal-oriented, high achievers, and looking to reach the next step in life, being better followers of Christ, better husbands, better fathers. I mean, it's just a tremendous group of guys. So I love this group, and I'm so glad I joined it when I did.
Being able to talk to like-minded people and say, hey, I'm going through this for the first time, I don't know how to approach it. And being able to lean on someone who says, hey, I've been here before, or man, that's really hard, but here's what I think might help, goes way farther than you'll read in any book. So if you're anything like me and you're just looking to take that step for the first time, I hope you check us out, and I hope to see you in the tribe very soon.
I think that peers should join the tribe because it's a good opportunity to meet new people, and it's also a great opportunity to make sure that we're not falling into complacency every day and pursuing excellence in a way that glorifies God and not ourselves.
So guys, I'm not saying the tribe is the only place where you're going to find this. There are so many great communities out there that you can get yourself plugged into, but you've got to be intentional with it. They're not going to come knocking on your door and inviting you out there. Some will, and if they do, I'd argue those are probably good communities to be a part of because they're intentional about bringing the right people in. But at the end of the day, how are you being intentional and not being passive with the environments that you're placing yourself in? Because for us in the tribe, it's not only like, how are we just talking about growth and goals and holding each other accountable? That's a big part of it. But how are we also doing life together? We have workouts we go to, we have hikes we do, we have Bible studies we do. We're actually doing life, doing the things that we would naturally do in our personal life, but with guys that are also holding us accountable. They know our goals, they know what we're trying to accomplish, they know what we struggle with. And the dynamic that you get from those kinds of relationships builds such a strong connection because you're connecting on so many levels, not just what you would do naturally on your day-to-day, but who know you personally on a deeper level. So as a takeaway from this video, I want everyone who watches this to do some reflection and say, hey, how am I surrounding myself with people that are actually making me better, not just making me feel good? People who would tell me what I need to hear, not just what I want to hear. And if you don't have those relationships in life, then please reach out to me. I'd love to, if we have the ability to get you plugged into the tribe, I would love to have that conversation and see if it would be a good fit. And if it's not the tribe, find those relationships. Find other pockets of communities in your area where you can get plugged in and actually start doing life with people that are going to challenge you and push you to be that best version of yourself. And why is this so important? Well, let's go back to scripture. It's the way that we were designed. Don't choose to live in isolation. The first thing that God said in the Bible was not good is that man was alone. Don't choose that for yourself. Find the right community and let's take a step. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and we'll talk to you in the next video.